The TP-Link AC1750 Smart Wi-Fi Router, A7, is a wireless router that supports dual-band Wi-Fi, providing speeds of up to 1,750 megabits per second. It has a 1 GHz dual-core processor, 3 external antennas, and supports beamforming technology to improve the range and reliability of the wireless signal. The router also includes a variety of advanced features such as QoS, quality of service, for prioritizing traffic, VPN support, and parental controls. It is also compatible with Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant, allowing for voice control of the router. Additionally, the A7 has a built-in USB port for sharing files and a media server, and it supports the TP-Link Tether app for easy setup and management of the router from a mobile device. In terms of design, it is a sleek-looking router with a black and white color scheme, has a compact form factor which makes it easy to fit in most spaces. In summary, the TP-Link AC1750 Smart Wi-Fi Router, A7, is a powerful router that offers fast speeds, advanced features, and easy management, making it a great option for those looking to improve their home network. The price of the TP-Link AC1750 Smart Wi-Fi Router, A7, can vary depending on the location and retailer, but generally it falls in the range of $70 to $90. It is widely available from online retailers such as Amazon, Best Buy, and Newegg, as well as from physical retailers such as Walmart, Target, and Fry's Electronics. Keep in mind that prices may vary depending on sales, promotions, and discounts, so it is always a good idea to check multiple retailers and compare prices before making a purchase. To install the router, you will need to connect it to your modem and power it on. The router should come with instructions on how to set it up, but it is generally a straightforward process. You can also use the TP-Link Tether app, which is available for both iOS and Android devices, to set up and manage the router. As for connecting to the internet, you will need to have an active internet service from an internet service provider, ISP. The cost for internet service can vary depending on your location, the type of service you choose, and the speed of the service. ISPs typically charge a monthly fee for internet service, and some may require a contract. The installation process for the TP-Link AC1750 Smart Wi-Fi Router, A7, is relatively simple and can be done by most users. Here are the basic steps for installing the router. Unpack the router and gather the necessary equipment, the router itself, an Ethernet cable, and the power adapter. Connect the router to your modem using the Ethernet cable. This is typically done by connecting one end of the cable to the WAN, wide area network, port on the router and the other end to the modem. Connect the power adapter to the router and plug it into an electrical outlet. Turn on your modem and wait for it to fully boot up. Turn on the router and wait for it to fully boot up. Once the router is on, you can connect to the router's setup page by typing the router's IP address into your web browser. The IP address can be found in the router's manual or on the bottom of the router. Follow the on-screen instructions to set up your network name and password. Once the setup is complete, you can connect your devices to the router using the network name and password you have just set up. Alternatively, you can use the TP-Link Tether app, which is available for both iOS and Android devices, to set up and manage the router. It's always recommended to check the instruction manual that comes with the router for detailed instructions. In summary, installing the TP-Link AC1750 Smart Wi-Fi Router, A7, is a relatively simple process that can be completed by most users following the basic steps outlined above, or by using the TP-Link Tether app. The TP-Link AC1750 Smart Wi-Fi Router, A7, is a dual-band router, meaning it supports both the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz frequency bands. This allows for greater flexibility in terms of network configuration, as different devices and applications may perform better on one band over the other. One way to converge these two bands is by using the router's guest network feature. This allows you to set up a separate network for guests to use, while keeping your main network secure. Guests can connect to the guest network using a separate network name and password, while still having access to the internet. Another way to converge the bands is by using the router's parental controls feature, which allows you to set up custom access rules for different devices on your network. This can be used to restrict access to certain websites or services for certain devices, or to limit the amount of time that a device can access the internet. Additionally, you can use the Smart Connect feature to have the router automatically choose the best band for each device to connect to. In summary, the TP-Link AC1750 Smart Wi-Fi Router, Arch-Array 7, supports both the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz frequency bands, which can be converged using features like Guest Network, parental controls, and Smart Connect to have the router automatically choose the best band for each device to connect to. About this item. One mesh compatible router form a seamless Wi-Fi when work with TP-Link One Mesh Wi-Fi extenders. Router for wireless internet works with Alexa, compatible with all Wi-Fi devices, 802.11 AC and older. Dual band router upgrades to 1750 megabits per second high-speed internet, 450 megabits per second for 2.4 GHz, 1300 megabits per second for 5 GHz, reducing buffering and ideal for 4K streaming. 3 external antennas for long-range Wi-Fi. System requirements: Internet Explorer 11, Firefox 12.0, Chrome 20.0, Safari 4.0, or other JavaScript-enabled browser. Cable or DSL modem, if needed. Gigabit router with 4 gigabit LAN ports, fast access to multiple connected wired devices, ideal as a gaming router. Integrated USB port acts as a media server, easily share your USB drive content. TP-Link Tether app, easily set up and remotely manage your home network. Works with all internet service providers such as AT&T, Verizon, Xfinity, Spectrum, RCN, Cox, CenturyLink, Frontier, etc. A modem is required for most internet service providers. The TP-Link Tether app is a mobile application that allows you to easily set up and manage your TP-Link router, including the AC1750 Smart Wi-Fi Router, Arch-Array 7. The app is available for both iOS and Android devices, and can be downloaded from the App Store or Google Play. Once you have downloaded and installed the app, you can use it to set up your router. The app will guide you through the process of connecting your router to your modem and configuring your network settings. Monitor your network. The app provides real-time information about the devices connected to your network, including IP addresses, MAC addresses, and connection speeds. Manage your network. The app allows you to configure a variety of settings for your network, including guest network, parental controls, and quality of service (QoS) settings. Manage your devices. The app allows you to control the network access of specific devices, including blocking or limiting internet access. Update your router. The app can check for and install firmware updates for your router. The TP-Link Tether app can be used instead of the web-based setup page, which can be accessed by typing the router's IP address into a web browser. Overall, the TP-Link Tether app is a convenient tool that allows you to easily set up and manage your TP-Link AC1750 Smart Wi-Fi Router, Arch-Array 7, from your mobile device.